Atlanta police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of two 13-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets, pop, 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 pop.
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Lil Baby to come buy my tacos up.
Locking me up for but I got license. Security. I give you 200 bands a year, I swear to God. Nah, check me good. I got a in my neck. Check me good.
The news just wrote, Lil Baby was just named in court today for putting cash on gang members' heads. He will face the same charges as Lil Durk for the same murder. The investigator's testimony was announced during the court hearing. We are listening in on wiretapped calls. Someone said that some folks had tickets on their heads.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's gonna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. Got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unc, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unc.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders?
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Or
and who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
To put it another way, Baby paid to have people looked after. Maybe Dirk's an M for hire. That Atlanta Da is playing Baby after first playing Young Thug. Snoop Dogg tweeted in response to this, "You Atlanta rappers, take care." According to academics, the city of Atlanta is getting ready to prosecute 4 PFAN'd Baby on these charges.
So there's this journalist. He's out of Atlanta. Well-reputed journalist. His name is George Cheedy. Like, he was the person who was very accurate on predicting that YSL was going to get indicted in a RICO. He's an Atlanta journalist, certified. He's really good. He's came out and he said that the Atlanta Public Defenders Council, like the office, they're basically their specialized unit for Georgia's Public Defender's Office. The unit that specializes on gang cases says the office is actively preparing for a racketeering indictment on the 4PF and OMF case. Now, I don't know what OMF is, and that he expects Lil Baby to be indicted.
The internet went crazy when he disclosed Marissa's appearance and accused her of lying. One Young Thug even took notice and tweeted, "Biggest liar in the DA office." DJ Academics will discuss Marissa's role in the attempt to lock up the Baby in further detail.
So there's someone named Marissa Viverito. This person was a undercover cop. Now, what she testified to and spoke to is related to the Lil Baby 4PF. So 4PF were beefing with these guys called OMF, which is part of this like bigger like gang called like Goodfellas. And those guys, some of them got indicted federally. Remember when Lil Baby shot the music video in that hood? These guys, they shot the music video that Lil Baby was at. Allegedly, some 4PF dudes went to go to retaliate, and then they came back to spin back on Lil Baby, or not Lil Baby, let's just say 4PF. The investigator that was supposed to be undercover is someone named Marissa Viverito. She testified to a few things. Yo, these OMF dudes are beefing with 4PF. We got wiretaps, so this is how you know an indictment definitely is coming.
The Baby was taken to the county jail to be questioned over the killings of Layman Freeman and Jackie Davis, according to a major update issued by the media. He closed at 4 p.m. since the police had finished investigating the case. The Atlanta Police Department is calling out Baby because his actions led to the deaths of 2 people, the police said in their statement. Young people, last summer, the Atlanta Police Department announced at a press conference on February 26 that 7 arrests had been made in connection with the deaths of Jackie Davis and Layman Freeman. According to Major Ralph, 3 people were injured during the May music video shoot for Baby. He also stated that the team will make every effort to hold Lil Baby accountable.
Investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
But the news reporter caught Lil Baby there, as Baby was recording a music video on an operational block. And she posted the footage on Facebook.
We over here kicking it. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it at Slapping Taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, cause you already know how he doing this Slapping Tacos, baby.
The police say the officers didn't know Baby was filming there. They were attracted to her Facebook video and pulled up with firearms. However, Baby ends up shutting down for PF in an interview because he didn't want to deal with being pushed up on all the time. Baby reveals that he closed his record label for PF to keep it from being labeled a street team, as was previously claimed.
This fool had to come to an end, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because all shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first, you know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't. Right. Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
If Baby does get RICO, his career is just dead, was the widely circulated tweet that was the scary part. Bro's music is already in a precarious position. DJ Academic added,
"Man, you better listen. I don't know if Young Thug's still just on a vacation. Tell him you need him. You need him for a verse, a song. You probably need him to pop out his loud for you because it would have made it all better. You need this, okay? Please." Yo, the crazy thing is Lil Baby confidently be previewing these. It's like, yo, they're hot. Yo, chat, I feel like the Monstars hopped out of one of them New Jersey drones and grabbed Lil Baby and shook the talent out of him. I don't know what I'm hearing thus far, chat.
But what if I told you that there's a specific reason why Baby is being picked out? Young Thug was open about Ghana snitching in the YSL case.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
The widely shared tweet said, "Once you all understand the full consequences of gun snitching in that YSL trial, you'll understand why Thug and Baby will never be cool with him again." Scholars were the first to reveal the Atlanta DA's secret trap targeting Atlanta artists. It was announced that Baby had been arrested on Monday night for carrying a hidden firearm without a permit, only 1 month after Gunn was snitched on. He was being jailed on a $5,000 bond at the Clark County Detention Center.
I need 20 bands, call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy, call the number for me. They locking me up for a gun, but I got license. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 9:10. Nah, check me good. I got a in my nuts. Check me good. You on the count? I got a in my nuts. Check me good. I got a. All right, y'all let me that car shoot myself in the head. Y'all fire.
It is far more complex than this. Up until 8 months ago, DJ Academics used to broadcast the proof file of 4 PFs on the RICO documents.
I've heard 2 of them. Like, I've heard the 2 of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
Owing to his subsequent arrests. Academics believe Baby will receive a RICO now that the YSL case is over.
I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay, we got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Von died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. You doing the math? You see why Lil Baby is moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county state watch.
This answers the question that people ask the most about Baby, which is where he has been spending the last 2 years. He has been getting his money, businesses, and songs ready for whatever might happen as a result of his arrest. The Atlanta DA was unable to successfully target Young Thug, given that they have already warned Baby and provided clues, such as the time Baby was caught using illegal window tints when the official tape was being aired. It is likely that they will try Baby next.
Huh? Man, you know why I pull you over? These windows, they tinted. You can't see nothing out.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me. Give me my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. They give me my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Oh yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
Alright, they give me a ticket. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you? You say you
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen?
827.
You don't be want to have these. You gotta have tints in that level. You folk crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me home.
You put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can get the tint.
The body cam footage would be tainted, but Baby would still get his ticket and leave. As Baby was leaving, another officer stopped him since his name was in the system. The second policeman took him to jail for some reason. Luckily, Baby was released that night when he flew aboard a private jet with his because of all these recent accusations. Baby thinks a former best friend has betrayed him. Because of this, when Young Thug was freed from prison, he went after Gona. Young Thug tweeted, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats." The rapper Baby is referenced by Peter, whose stage name is Wham. Baby is adamant about blaming Gunna for her early departure from the YSL trial. Baby responded to Young Thug's comment on Instagram. "We should," as follows. That day, Young Thug replied with another tweet and Instagram video. He tweeted, "Gonna stop acting like we're friends on the internet first. My friend? I don't know. You piqued the interest of both Gunna and his brother. Trust and believe the feeling is mutual," Gunna's brother would say. Later that night, Young Thug made contact with T.I. and posted an Instagram story in which he gently criticized Gunna while claiming to have made it home safely.
Hey man, what you got to tell these people?
Back. Back, Jack.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my right.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
Gunna was told that Thug did it right. T.I. even took Young Thug's side. However, there is a serious issue with the rivalry he is forming with Gunna. As DJ Academics pointed out, the federal government agreed to the plea deal because they expected this to happen. The conditions placed on Young Thug are a pretext for the court to attempt to reincarcerate him, stating that Thug will ultimately fail and be sentenced to 20 years in prison. It was revealed that a scholar will discuss Young Thug's release and that he is aware that Baby will most likely be fighting alongside Thug against Ghana, obtaining both of them simultaneously.
Some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and his doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me is like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about it. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug was not that weight, so we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.